Challenges to free and fair election. All the all this lead to a simple conclusion. Elections in India are basically are free and fair. The party that wins the elections and the forms government does so because people have chosen it over its rivals. This may not be true or very for every constituency. A few candidates may win purely on the basis of the money power and unfair means, but the overall verdict of a general election still reflects popular preference. There are very few exemptions to this rule of the in the last 60 years in our country. This was what make Indian election democratic. Yet the picture looks different if we ask deeper questions. Are people's preference based on the real knowledge? Are the people they are getting the real information or not? Are the voters getting a real choice? Are we having the real choice in the election? Really level playing field for everyone. Can an ordinary citizen hope to win the election? Independent candidate like that, ordinary people they hoping like that they can win or not. Questions of this kind bring the many limitations and challenges of the Indian elections to our attention. These includes many things are there. First one, candidates and parties with a lot of money may not be sure of their victory, but they do enjoy a big and unfair advantage over smaller parties and independents. The candidates, those who are coming from the bigger parties and powerful, and they will become, they are enjoying the bigger parties, they are enjoying the advantages because they are having money and people to work. And some part of the country, candidates with criminal connections have been able to push other out of the electoral race and to secure the ticket from the major parties. Major parties, they are ready to give the even though they are having the criminal backgrounds, because they are ready to give a much amount as money to the party. Some families tend to dominate the political parties. Tickets are distributed to the relatives of these parties. We know that one here in Tamil Nadu or in like that many states we are having the father and children, they are working together in the parties, and all two or three of them are getting tickets to as a candidates. Very often election offer little choice of ordinary citizens, for both the major parties are quite similar to each other both in the policies and practices. The why we are saying like that ordinary people, because the party is selecting the candidate, not the ordinary people. Even though we don't like both, or if there is 5 candidates, we don't like all 5 candidates, then also we are helpless because the party is deciding the candidate. Smaller parties and independent candidates suffer a huge disadvantage compared to the bigger parties. That we are independent candidates, usually they are losing their seat, and they won't win in the time of MLAs and MP election. Local election it is possible, and they are facing the disadvantages of the election when we are comparing with the bigger parties. These challenges exist not just in the India but also in many established democracies. These deeper issues are a matter of concern for those who believe in democracy. That is why citizens, social activists, and the organizations have been demanding reforms in our electoral system. So, the social activists and the thinkers and educated people, they are asking for the changes in the election commission. Can you think of some reforms? What can our authority what can an ordinary citizen do to face these challenges? How the ordinary people, they are coming together and they are making the some of the reforms they are asking. We know some of the election commission, they asked 16th Lok Sabha election has 12% women, members. They said like that women want to get maximum chances, like that they given 12 members. For that we know ladies parties also, some areas they started ladies political parties also. Election commission often refused to accept the government's advice about when the elections should be held. When the elections are going on, that time election commission won't listen the advices of the government. The 16th Lok Sabha has more than 440 members whose assets are more than 1 crore. The people, those who participate, become the candidate in that 543. In that 440 members, they are having asset of more than 1 crore. After losing an election, the chief minister said, "I respect the people's verdict." Some of the chief ministers they said like that they are ready to accept the verdict of the people, means that is the decision of the people. By that we are completing this lesson. Then you can check out the questions, backside activity, multiple choice question, then match the pair, then question answer. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.